Live now, we've deployed a patch that should help with most of the connection issues and joining matches should be smoother now. All weapons, attachments, and devices have also been unlocked while we work on progression functionality. This is massive, and for a beta, perfect. Right, what's going on, guys? It's Chev, and welcome back to X Defiant. Back here with the Call of Duty killer. Dude, it's just so easy to just call the game this, but genuinely, this game, there is finally another game on the market that actually will fill the space that Call of Duty has left, and it's so good. It doesn't kill Call of Duty, it doesn't do anything like that. People are getting crazy with it. At the end of the day, I think that this game will be successful because it's fast, it's fun, there is a skill gap, but there's no skill-based matchmaking, so it feels very organic. You have lobbies just mixed with some good players, some bad players. Sometimes you're running the full stacks of insane players, sometimes you're running the full stacks of players that think they're good and they're really nothing. So if you're like me and you're actually enjoying X Defiant, or you're interested in X Defiant, or at least enjoy watching it, leave a like on this video to let me know that you guys want to see this more. Regardless, I've been enjoying myself an insane amount. Like, I had actually contemplated not even making a video so I could play. I was expecting them to actually fix the progression thing and I was just gonna grind it out, but then they ended up unlocking everything. Also been gaining more subscribers recently ever since I've been uploading this game. So also, if you're new here, subscribe. I upload basically every single day, other than some of the days where I literally just want to go and play more video games anyway. I appreciate it. So looking at the class setups, honestly, I could probably change this AK setup around, but the setup I was running around with, I was going like these super fast, full-blown speed builds, but I don't necessarily, no one really knows what the quote best kind of build is, or like the most optimal is. Like, in my opinion, movement on this game is like huge, so you can kind of put speed things on and it will, seriously, it's gonna make the game feel so much better adding speed to your build. ADS speed, movement speed, strafe speed, stuff like that, it makes a huge difference. So for example, I have this super light grip with a quick draw, reflex, and a collapse. The move speed on this MP7 build, the movement speed is disgusting. Look how much faster. Go and look at my last video and then look at this video. Oh, also, another cool thing, since the transparency has been insane, it's been really, really good. Considering that some of the devs are literally former Call of Duty pros, I get a message from Aches, who is literally a developer of the game. Call of Duty Legend Champion just DMs me and lets me know that, you know, they unlocked everything and the stuff that they're working on. Also, they did update the servers. Let's see this guy right here. He's playing MW2. Ain't no way you're that bad. This character's not fair. One thing also that this game has that Call of Duty didn't have at all, this game actually has like an air strafe. You can strafe back and forth in the air while jumping. I mean, you don't jump as high as you usually do in Call of Duty, but yeah, this ACR is broken, man. Now, I mean, I don't bother people. I'm not gonna sit there and, you know, ask people questions and shit, but being able to actually speak to the devs themselves is just mind-boggling to me. Developers aren't usually always in tune with every aspect of the game, down to like competitive and fun and other things like that. There's always something lacking. It's perfect. Dude, I'm so sad though, because they unlocked everything and I was like, oh wait, maybe I can go and put one of the camos on or some shit. So it looks like they actually removed the Masteries tab. Yeah, this shit is so broken. Also, Arena is probably my favorite map. Talking to them, I was saying that the game feels a lot better after the, you know, connection update and stuff. There's not nearly as much crazy skipping around and getting desynced. Now, obviously, it's still happening, but not nearly as bad as it used to be. And then he was like, yeah, but this isn't even like the new netcode update. Feel way better than this. Probably not gonna happen for the beta. I have no idea whenever the full game is gonna come out. I'm really hoping that we don't have to wait too long, but I haven't seen anything from Mark on Twitter or anybody about a release date or even like a window. But at the same time, I've been seeing them answer questions about like changing certain things and they're like, probably not in time for launch. It makes me think they probably have some kind of timetable. So with them changing this progression thing around, you're able to try out all of the new weapons in the game, all the different attachments, try to figure out what does and doesn't work. Like, for example, discovering that movement and movement speed has like a big effect on like sliding and other things like that. And the reason a lot of things feel quote clunky to people is because its mobility is just not that great. That's also the case over on Modern Warfare 2 or any modern FPS at this point. If you use and build a slow weapon, then, you know, it's obviously gonna be slow. It's gonna feel clunky. It's gonna feel heavy. It's not gonna feel that great. It's not gonna feel as responsive. But as soon as you go and put all these speed attachments over onto these weapons, it's a whole different ball game. Game feels entirely different. And this is before the network update. No SBMMs. You don't have to sweat each and every single game. Red dots on the minimap, even though a lot of people do run Phantom, and they basically just have permanent ghosts. I was thinking about popping that riot shield every once in a while, because it does seem kind of cheese. But the thing is, it's like, it's not enough cheese in comparison to the other cheese in the game. Although, to be fair, still, the majority of deaths and other things that happen happen in the game all still revolve around dying to guns. It's not all ability. I don't know. It just flows right. It's got its problems, definitely, especially when you're stacking like certain types of characters together or multiple of the same ones. The mantling could use a little work sometimes, though. Sometimes there's like no animation whatsoever when I'm mantling. My character just like appears up. Other times when I try to jump over something, I get like kind of stuck and it won't get me completely over. Wait, what's all the way over here? I've never even been down here before. Dude, these maps are huge, but it doesn't feel that big. You get across them like really, really quickly. And there's no tack sprint either, though. Really? Yep. You're garbage. Just trying to have a chill game sniping. Still lost that. No reason for him to try that hard. It's crazy. That guy went 14 and 10, and he was the one that I saw every single time. I had not seen Stone Soldier. I don't even remember this guy. I only remember Toe Jam. Try out the lightweight barrel with the TAC 50. The issue with the TAC 50 is like, even though you can make it fast, the bolt is still slow. I did try a different build with the M44 because it's kind of a hit marker machine. I decided to try to put the heavy barrel on it to see if maybe I could bring it, you know, chest up kind of kill thing. And I think it is, but the inconsistency with the movement and everything, I'd say the TAC 50, even with the lightweight barrel, still manages to be more consistent than the heavy barrel M44. Because I was thinking you could try to get like best of both worlds with them, trying to figure out which one would be the best. I was thinking if you could get the mobility and the handling and everything of the M44 and then just make it a little bit more consistent, it's gonna be the best. Rechamber speed, all that stuff. The bolt, so good. I was really hoping we would be able to use this guy. I think he looks really cool. I don't know exactly what this hijack thing necessarily do. Maybe it'll just like disable other people's things. I don't know. It's very good, but it's also, you know, kind of slow. Let's try the heavy M44 again.
Can't believe I'm in this lobby. What the fuck?
Sometimes I swear I can hear the footsteps like perfectly, and then other times it's like that where I don't hear anything at all. The dude is running around in high top boots and I'm not hearing it. One thing that I was thinking would be really fun in this game, I don't know how many people would play the mode, but I'm just thinking about like clips and stuff. Free-for-all. Free-for-all in this game would be crazy. I can imagine now on these maps, you get center map control, pop the fuck off. All right, that's not popping off, but I could just imagine free-for-all on this map right here. I go and get control of this room, this area, and I literally rotate in between and wait for people to check. Although free-for-all might be a little bit of a balancing nightmare. Certain operators are stronger solo. Other ones benefit their team a little bit more. But honestly, if it comes down to it, like, it's mostly still gun. It doesn't really matter. Oh my shields. What the fuck? You guys remember the one specialist on Black Ops 4 that had the barbed wire plus a microwave head glitch shield? Yeah. The M44 just does it better for me. It just does. So there's a weird bug that goes around where like your name disappears even up in a kill feed. It's like some weird UI bug. That I have a heavy barrel on. I feel like, you know, in the chest, not even upper chest, if I have a heavy barrel on, come on. That's fine though. I mean, sniping in general just has so many upsides that getting hit markers kind of, that's okay. I understand. I think it's a decent balance. Also, word of advice, if you see a bunch of these shield guys, I was very wrong. Fire guy is definitely a counter and people do not respect it. I was gonna be in their spawn. It just gives all of the old montage feelings. This game just looks awesome in general. It gives me that montage feeling of like, okay, I just cleared them out in the middle. Now I'm gonna go press spawn, and now I hold this area that's like really, really strong. Probably the strongest position to fight them in their spawn. I get excited every single time I watch my team clear, and then I can push up ahead. I get excited. There are other players that don't even recognize what's going on. I'm watching the entire flow of the game through the minimap and in the kill feed. I get excited based on how many of them had died really quickly. Yeah, go and check out some X-Defiant. I believe that they actually fixed everything over on console. There might be some small issues here and there, I'm sure. Go and find yourself a code, whether it's through like Twitch drops or whatever. Also a possibility that they could extend the beta because of the issues that people were having. Keep an eye on Mark Rubin's timeline. He's been insanely transparent, so. I was having fun with X-Defiant before, but it turns out that that was actually just a taste. Just by them unlocking all of these attachments, it's made a way bigger difference than I was even thinking. We did not know what was possible with the movement and all that stuff, and now that we can see the ceiling and the floor and shit, it's even better than I thought before.